To my video on enemies of brand sources. My name is Ayobide. In the course of putting this video together, I'll be doing some researches on why many brands don't exist beyond 6, 7 or even 10 months after startup. And I made some several discoveries. I found out that there were things they did and there were things they didn't do right. And the discovery of what I got from my research are put into this video in the light to looking for solutions as well as highlighting some of these problems. So I tag this one enemies of brand sources. One of the enemies of brand success I highlighted as short-term brand focus. Short-term brand focus is a fault that is usually from the brand owner, that is the person who is presenting the brand idea or the owner of the brand. Many times the focus is usually short term, wanting to make profit. I just want to make income, I just want to make profit and go. Well, as good as that is, it is actually not a good way to start a brand. When you are presenting a brand or when you are presenting yourself as a brand or starting up a brand, you must think the expansion part of that brand. You must think about the longevity. You must think beyond I want to make profit and go beyond and go into brand expansion, go into building good customer relationship. I have something to say here. I said making profit is good, but will profit alone help you stand the test of tough competitions? What happens when you are only looking at short term is that when the test of tough competition comes, you easily go into extinction. That's just what happens. So the honest truth is a short-term brand is a no plan at all and no strategy at all as far as bringing up a brand or starting a brand is concerned. So short-term brand focus is one of the enemies of brand success. Another enemy I highlighted here, and I call it lack of social media presence. I say here that whether you get about 5,000 potential customer or more to check out what your brand offers without leaving your comfort zone, the answer here is social media. Social media is a very powerful tool. We have them in numbers these days. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, and so many social media platforms that enables brand success. And many of these platforms are giving out opportunities in form of ads, in form of organic marketing to different brands, regardless their geographical location, to be exposed to many people, thousands of numbers of people. And if you're not leveraging on these social media opportunities, what you are doing to your brand is that you will not get brand visibility. You'll become even more invisible. And there's a level you get to when your brand becomes invisible and your brand becomes no more. Now, one of the problems that many brands have had over time is the difficulty in leveraging on social media, and that is why and where they have failed as a brand. Sometimes it is so. Another brand enemy, or should I say another enemy that doesn't allow your brand to succeed, is what I call ignoring your competitors. Who are your competitors? Your competitors are the same brand as you but not you, meaning the same brand that does the things that you do, but you are not in partnership with them, neither are you in collaboration with them. These are your competitors. You need to pay attention to them. Ignoring your competition is like ignoring a chance to expand. It's like ignoring a chance to be exposed to opportunities. It's like exposing yourself to even further threats, because you won't get a chance to knowing what others are doing that is working for them, and at the same time you won't get to know the latest trend in form of technology, in form of information that helps your brand navigate properly well in the market. So you need to pay attention to the strengths, you need to pay attention to the weakness of your competitors. Run the SWOT. Your brand might be the weakest in terms of the quality of market share it has, or might be the strongest in terms of the quality of market share it has. But nevertheless, Nevertheless, ignoring your competitors is like traveling on a very dangerous road without your seatbelt on you, meaning you are like an accident waiting to happen because you are exposed to dangers and lots of threats by trying or ignoring your competitions. So, ignoring competitions are one of the reasons why many brands don't exist or many brands find it difficult to succeed. Another reason, and also the last reason, as far as this video is concerned, is what I tag as ineffective marketing. Where do you run your marketing? What marketing approach are you putting in place for your brand? Ineffective marketing is the greatest danger, and it is always in form of resources wastage. When you are putting and pumping a lot of money into ads, a lot of money into marketing, and you're not getting the right results, it's ineffective marketing. So this is one of the problems of many brands. These are why many brands don't even survive when the time for strong competition comes, because they've spent so much on marketing and yet it yielded for them very low level of results. So let's look at it in a recap. Enemies of brand success. I highlighted short-term brand focus. I said that many brand owners are always at fault at this because their intention for coming into the brand, their intention for owning a brand is actually to make profit and profit alone. They are not looking into brand expansion. They are not looking to explore customer relationship that would benefit their brand for a long and longer period. Another reason I highlighted here is what I call lack of social media presence. When you ignore the use and the opportunity social media gives, and the opportunity for you to become aware as a brand, the opportunity for people around and across the world to know that you truly exist and you're authentic. When you miss the opportunity, then you become even more invisible. Another reason is ignoring competitors. Your competitor's weakness, your competitor's strength, when you decide not to ignore it, when you decide to ignore it as a brand, then you are saying you are ignoring your brand itself. Another aspect is called ineffective marketing. Ineffective marketing, when you're doing marketing but you're not getting the right form of results, then it is ineffective. In fact, marketing has to do majorly with the kind and the extent of results that you get from it. So let's look at the possible solutions to some of all these enemies, like I said, or some of all these problems, like I said. Staying informed about competitors is vital for the strategic positioning and long-term success of a brand. So here are my solutions. Number one, I said think long-term. As a brand owner, as one who wants to start a new business or a new brand, you must think long-term. You must present a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, a 20-year plan, a 30-year plan. Have plans in place for expansion, have plans in place for innovations, have plans in place for diversities, have plans in place for different strategies, have plans in place for good customer relationship. Think long term about your plan. Graduate from trying to make profit into wanting to solve even more solutions for your customers. Another solutions I highlighted here is what I call use social media. So it is high time to leverage on social media. And how can you leverage on social media better as a brand owner or as a brand? What I gave as a solution to that is have a team for social awareness. Spend on social awareness. Social awareness is how much people get to see you and how much people get to interact with you. Have a team in place for social awareness. Employ graphics designer who will come up with visual graphics for your brand. Employ content marketers and content writer who will write content in form of information, content in form of your offering out there on social media. Employ a social media manager who will interact with your customers even when you don't get the chance to do so. So have a team of social awareness. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of tech teams that you can put in place in order to boost your social awareness on social media. Another thing I said, learn SWOT of your competitors. When you know the strength and the weakness of your competitors, you are able to position yourself for better opportunities and also position yourself away from possible threats. SWOT is the strengths, the weakness, and the opportunities and threats around the environment, and your competitors are part of the environment we are talking about. So you need to know about them, you need to pay attention to them like a spy. Don't be a spy though, but like a spy you need to be like that to them, knowing what their every move, knowing what the every move contains, knowing what the every move is all about. Another thing I said is review your marketing strategy. Marketing is all about results. Any marketing strategy you use for your brand and is not bringing result is a no for you. So always get put system in place to review every marketing approach you make use of for your brand. Get to review it weekly, get to review it annually. There are many things you can use, many tools you can use to check your marketing progress. You can check out Google Analytics, you can use trends, you can use so many other tools to always get yourself informed about your marketing progress. Try something new. Trying something new has to do with innovation, has to do with trying to go online, check out what is trending, and trying to come up with something different, something fantastic, something that will blow people's mind. Another thing I said is focus on customer relationship. Customer relationship is how you build customer trust. Customer relationship is how you have the opportunity to see other aspects of your brand that you are not seeing. Customer relationship is how you get feedbacks and many other information that will help your brand to survive and succeed. Build customer relationship. Another aspect is consistent learning helps. Consistent learning is what you are doing right now on my video. Consistent learning is what you will do when you intend to want to do something good about your brand, and you go online, you go to YouTube or you check Google and you see what would help you out in that aspect. That is consistent learning. Be consistent about how much you need to know to help your brand survive and succeed. And I think that wraps it up on this video on enemies of brand success. Thank you very much for staying. Thank you very much for listening to all that I've got to say. This video is in form of a serial. I will be doing another video like this one that I will tag the questions to ask when you are building your brand. So stay tuned, follow me on social media, and do have a very good and lovely time.